Morning, church.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. That was not how we planned to say good morning.
We almost got it in. Welcome. Lobby time. Mike, Mel, and Bob. So glad you're with us. Glad you're joining us on another Sunday morning.
Yes.
Yeah, ripping through June. This is like the end of it just about. And we're into July. Coming on. It's going to be fantastic. We are excited.
I can't believe it's Canada Day on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. It feels weird on a Wednesday.
It feels very strange. Do you guys have Canada Day plans? I don't even know what's going on because there's not really any gatherings.
I think you're supposed to watch things on TV.
Well,
I
we
know.
do that a lot.
I know. I'm like, I'm probably not going to do that.
We're going to go party with some friends. Barbecue.
Nice.
Yep.
There you go.
At a distance.
At a distance, of course. Yeah.
It'll be really
I
good.
was touring around yesterday out for a walk with the kids, and the number of people enjoying the nice day down at Lions Park, and spread out having a barbecue. Fantastic. Making the most of good weather that we weren't supposed to have, but we did have. And so we, it's the unknown. We're going to get rain, and then we don't get any rain.
That's what we planned for all day, and it was such a beautiful,
I know. It turned out to be a great day.
The whole day.
The whole thing was fantastic. So anyhow, we're excited you're with us this morning. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you got your coffee on. You're ready. You're all set up with the crew ready to join us for our service today. We got lots going on, and we're excited to be gathering together. Even though we're not gathering together, we're still gathering together, right? It's good times.
Exactly.
It is good times. It is. I don't know what you guys have been up to over the last week. Enjoying some decent weather and enjoying lots of things. It looks like my friend Bob's like excited for something today. Like he's
Bob,
got. He brought gadgets and things just to
he bought
remind
props
him.
today.
He brought props. He's
yeah.
well prepared.
I got a bunch of us friends are getting together, and they're bringing some friends. I had a guy call me yesterday and said, "Hey, can I bring some friends?" And I go, "Absolutely."
Cool.
Well,
Is this friend gathering open to old and new friends?
well, this is for anybody. And,
Okay.
and he even asked me, he says, "Do they have
Bob
to be
always
from the
makes new
church?"
friends.
He asked me, "Did that have to be from the church?" I said, "No, bring anybody comes." So we're gonna do this little motorcycle thing. We're just gonna go out today for a ride, and about 3:00 we're gonna kind of head off from Walmart parking lot, and we're going to just ride out to Alberta Beach, have a little fun, some coffee at a distance, and then. But you got watch this. This is so cool. Now, doesn't that just make you want to go for a ride?
Well,
Well,
it could.
I mean,
It almost sounds like it. Now he's not going to be able to turn it off. It's going to be going all.
Here, do you want me to push it again?
we're good. Thank you, Bob.
So anyway, yeah. So, I mean, any kind of bike you got and you want to come along just with some friends and invite some friends along, I mean, we're just going to have a good time. And
So you meet at 3:00.
3
Walmart parking lot.
It kind of the south end of Walmart parking lot. And,
So closer to the McDonald's.
yeah, kind of over in that part
Where all the
of
campers
world.
park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to just ride.
Can I bring my pedal bike?
Well, if you can keep up, mind you, I think probably you could, Mike. But you know what's neat?
What
This is not the one I'm going to take. It's too small.
Oh,
But you know what?
Bob's got more props.
Sorry, Bob will be back on camera momentarily there.
Bob's
This
Oh, man.
Wow.
is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yep,
other
you're
side.
good.
Yeah,
You're-
keep going.
You're good.
There we go.
Wow.
So if you have something like this, feel free to come.
About 10 times bigger.
Yeah,
But-
you might want a little bit
yeah.
bigger.
Yeah. That'd be
Anyway,
tough to get. Wow. Bob's got all the
this is
things.
going to be good.
That keeps him going. He's a little excited about going for a bike ride today.
Yeah.
So
Well, I hope the weather is good for you.
Yeah.
I really do pray that. So
If it's really raining, and you can define really the way you want to,
you'll postpone.
then we'll postpone. Otherwise, we'll just head out on the road.
awesome.
There
That'd
you
be so
go.
much fun. Sun out, ready to roll. Be a good time. So 3:00 Walmart parking lot. If you got a bike and you're interested in joining Bob.
Yeah.
And Bob and his multiple friends. And we know Bob. Bob's got multiple friends. He's got friends everywhere.
Bob's probably going to make some new ones from
Absolutely.
his
He's probably-
house to Walmart.
I know,
so.
exactly.
This is going to be.
I
So
love it.
yesterday, I'm driving around, and I see these people on their parking lot pad of their house, and there must have been a dozen of them. But there was just this tug, this pull to stop and say, "Hi, everybody. How's the party going?" But I didn't know them. They didn't know me. So
Yeah, you did
we
not.
thought probably not.
Might not be the best thing. Might not be the best thing. No, sorry, John Rempel. I'm not getting doubled by you on a motorbike. That is not going to happen. That would be, no, it's just not going to happen. So, no, I will not get doubled. I will not be doubled on the back of a bike. That's an awkward picture. Unfortunately, we're not doing that.
I'm
I
hoping
think
Dave's
that
going to
would-
come.
I think that would be really a great photo to put online
No.
for people. So I
Sorry.
mean, as I'm the communications person,
Yeah, no.
I would just yes,
No.
please.
I don't like being doubled on anything. And I think I don't, because you're not quite sure what the person in front of you is going to do, and they're the one in control.
Yeah, I think Mike has a control issue.
It could be a
Elaine,
little bit of control
He's
issue.
got a control
It's
issue.
one of the reasons I don't like
We'll
the
work
idea
on
of
that.
riding a horse, because I'm not in control. As much as you think you're in control, the horse is in control. John says he's
yeah.
got a spare helmet. Yeah, probably not small enough to fit my head, so we're all good. Sorry, can't go.
Mike, you're no fun.
I know. Oh
Yeah.
man.
We had some people online which we should say good morning to today. So
Yeah, we got a whole bunch.
Just want to do a shout out to Leah and Gwen and Luke Bouchard. Hello, Chandra. Hello, Jim and Colleen. Brent and Connie are on as well.
Yeah, Ron and Luella.
We have Bill Horn. Normally, Bill Horn is here with us, but he's at home watching. So hi, Bill.
Feet up with a coffee. I
Um,
guess.
Yeah, Bill,
Ellie
I expect to
Colligan.
see you out riding this afternoon.
There you go.
Biker
Ellie
Dave.
Colligan, who went to Jasper this weekend. She said it was beautiful. I want to go to
Fantastic.
Jasper this summer. I heard that they are like a little struggling with the tourism there, so
Yeah, stop
want to
in.
go
Some
support local
Yeah.
and see what it's like.
Enjoy it. It'd be
Yep.
fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
Who
Matthew
else?
Cherry
Yep.
on there. He's liking Bob's Toys. Yep, absolutely he would. It's good stuff. Jim and Colleen. Who else do we have on there?
We have Lisa
Brian,
on there. Good morning,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Brian Chakotka's on.
Yep.
Joining us. The Arnolds. Welcome. It is so good to see so
we
many
have a
people.
plethora of people on this morning.
do.
Oh, yeah.
That's it is fantastic. Mike on the back of a bike wearing his wig. Yes. I don't think that would look good either.
Oh,
But
I
it-
do. I do think it would look
See, that was the
amazing.
thing. So I always wanted. I had friends, playing hockey. I had friends that had the wings that would come out of their hockey helmet. I always wanted those, and I could never never had the hairstyle that could do that. I didn't have the curls that would like just flow.
What dreams are made of.
I know that was always a dream, and it just never happened. It's like if only. Anyway,
Very
enough
neat.
with hairstyles. We're on to other things.
We're on the
There-
prayer fence. Let's talk about the prayer fence.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
It's
There's
out there.
a plethora of ribbons on the fence that just it's starting to walk its way down the side. I can't wait to see the first guy who's got the nerve to set one ribbon up at the far end. It's like that was a special prayer. So if you want to be the first one that sets a
could come-
ribbon up at the far end of the fence, you want to get here soon.
You could do that, and there's lots of opportunity. So you can come in on our property on the east side, southeast corner, closest kind of towards Walmart. You will see it. There's a whole bunch of
can't
pink
miss it.
ribbons. No,
you
you
really
can't miss
can't
it.
miss it as you drive in.
As you,
so.
you kind of wonder, like, what are all those things? Well, those are people that have come and have prayed for
Yeah.
the building, prayed for what God's going to do in it and through it. And so we'd encourage you to come and join with them and grab a piece of ribbon. We got the ribbon on the roll of ribbon on the fence. You can grab a piece tied to the ribbon, just as a physical demonstration, a physical marker of people that are praying, just to continue to build faith. We're excited for what God's doing. God's moving, even in this time. One of the things that, I don't know about you, I was having conversations with some other pastors over the last week or so, and just the number of conversations they've had with people that have tuned in online to their services, and even conversations I've had with people that have tuned into our services over the last, whatever it's been, a couple of months, I don't know.
Three and a bit?
I don't know, it feels like forever.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that have just been tuning in and just joining in with what God's doing, finding hope,
Yeah.
finding peace, experiencing Jesus in their lives, and we're so excited. So continue to be joining us in prayer. Prayer for the new building as things continue to move along. Lots of good things happening with that building.
And just come by and see the
Yeah.
progress, because every week there's something new.
Yep.
We have roofs
Yeah.
on, we have structures up. It's just amazing to see the progress that even we think like 6 months ago,
Oh,
there was nothing out there. So it's pretty
Yeah.
cool to
Yep.
see how God is moving in this season as well.
And continue to pray for the finances too, because
yeah.
we really do want to see the building not only up and functional, but we want to see it done right, and we really don't want to come out of this with a big debt, and,
Yep.
and that's our goal. And so we want to encourage people, just as the Lord has been prompting you and and speaking to your heart. Many of you have made commitments to give. We want to encourage you to follow through with those commitments that you've made. Others are just coming on board now, and you say, hey, how can I get involved? Absolutely, with the Seed Project, and just give us a call here at the office. You can look online at our site, talk a little bit about the Seed Project there. But what I'm excited about is just in this time, as people step out in faith and give, we're going to see what God can do just a supernatural way. So it's good.
Well, and the way even just the physical part of building is just stirring questions in our community. And
Absolutely.
it's been posted on different Facebook pages. What's going on? What's happening? And questions
People
are
are
being
noticing as they're driving by.
asked.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's encouraging opening conversations in a variety of places with a variety of people, and opportunity just to speak to the work that God's doing in and through
Yeah.
St. Albert Alliance Church in this time. And we're excited for the way that we can continue to see him use the church and use the people to make this happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, we want to be a beacon in this community.
Yeah.
We want to be an example of God's love. And like, what better beacon right now is to see this structure off of Villeneuve Road, which are causing people to ask questions, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And Malene, I really appreciate that because it is a church for the community.
Yeah.
This isn't something we're doing for ourselves. This is something that we're doing so we can serve our community in even greater ways, be through programs, through weddings, funerals, families walking alongside people, kids, just so much stuff. I love it.
Talking about kid stuff.
Yeah.
Summer's here. Parents, you're probably cheering. Well, maybe you're not cheering. I'm cheering. School's done. School's out for summer. I'm so excited. I bet everybody's excited. Teachers, parents, everybody's like, "Woo, school's done." We can just put that off to the side, not really worry about it too much until end of August, and we figure out what the heck's going to go on come September. But school's done, and so maybe you're looking for stuff to do with your kids. I know keeping our kids engaged in doing something and active in doing stuff with no camps and all those kind of things going on. Our kids team has put together a fantastic summer family challenge, and if you haven't jumped on it, I'll encourage you to jump on it. We got a fantastic prize. We don't have the prize here today, but we got a fantastic prize. They put together all sorts of good stuff. Their favorite treats, like Pam and Janelle and Debbie have put together their favorite treats and all the good things in
pretty
there.
sure I saw some DQ gift
Yeah,
cards
of course
in
you
there.
did, because that's
Of course I
Pam.
did, yeah.
Pam,
You
of
know
course.
what, Pam, Debbie, Janelle, if you were watching right now, can you post a picture of the Family Challenge prize in our StAAC Facebook group so everybody can see what you get? That would be great.
That would be fantastic. So anyhow, Summer Family Challenge. You can pick up the packets here at the church during the week, Monday to Friday, 9 till 4.
Monday to Thursday, offices are closed.
Right, we're on summer things. Monday to Thursday. Sorry, Monday to Thursday. Pick up the packages 9 till 4. Drop a message, call the church, and somebody will make sure that there's one there, and you can grab it and jump in on it and join in on it with your family through the summer. Lots of great activities, lots of great things to be able to kind of engage with and partake in. So encourage you to check that out. Families with kids looking to do something, that's a great thing to be a part of. So
Absolutely.
And the other thing you can be a part of, there's lots of stuff going on, even though it's summer. We've got Pastor Dan starting a book club.
Yes.
So Dan, if you're part of our Facebook group, you will have noticed Dan making some comments and commenting on a book that he was going to read. It's kind of morphed into this whole thing to join in on a book club. And so they are getting started. Mel, you got the book.
I do get
Yeah,
the book.
what-
So, I don't know if you can see here.
The book is called
What
If Jesus Was Serious?
Yeah. I don't know if I have it on the right camera here to zoom in.
Yep, it's good.
I started reading this book. So far, it's pretty
Really
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about it from people that have got it. It's a brand new book, just out recently.
Yeah.
So you can order it online, join in with Dan, join in our Facebook group. If you haven't already liked our Facebook group, we encourage you to do that. There's two places, right? There's our Facebook page, which is kind of like our whole public, everything out. And then we got our Facebook group, which is people that are connected and have some connection to St. Albert Alliance Church.
Yeah.
We encourage you to like the Facebook group, join it, be a part with it. There's lots of information, lots of stuff that's going in there. That's where the post for Dan's book club is. And you can check it out. Jump on it, order the book, Amazon, all sorts of stuff, and make it happen through the summer.
Yeah, and if you want to join the book club, just search for Pastor Dan's book club on Facebook. It's probably the only group that's like that.
You can
be able to find it.
check it out.
Who's the author of the book, Elaine?
Oh, yeah.
Sky Jathani.
Oh, nice.
I said it right last week, so I know I'm like, I say it with confidence this week. Sky Jathani.
I love the
So-
way Dan always finds really cool books.
He does. That's why,
he's
when I was
great.
talking to him, I was like, you are the perfect person to
Yeah.
start a book
Yeah.
club because he does really find the most interesting books.
And so the plan is that you guys are going to connect online, but also he's hoping to host some gatherings with it in like
In a
down at the
park.
park when the summer's nice
Yeah.
and the weather's good. So jump on that. It's going to be a fantastic thing. It's a fantastic read. People that have started already, I've seen some of the comments and some of the reviews from guys that I follow online that have commented on the book. So that'd be a great thing to do.
pretty easy read too. So don't
Perfect
be-
for summer.
Yeah, perfect for summer.
Yep.
We should give some more shout outs, but I do want to give a shout out. Teresa's son, Dwayne, got married
Ooh,
yesterday.
fun.
Shani is his new wife, and it was at the Fairmont McDonald Hotel. Yesterday,
Wow.
beautiful
Nice.
place.
Yeah.
They've
Gorgeous spot.
Yeah, closed for a while, but now they're
Yeah.
open again.
Back
and
open again.
They're actually offering some really good deals for wedding packages there.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting times. Lots going on. Today we got to jump into our service and lots of things that are happening
You're
there.
wrapping up the series
Yeah,
today.
wrapping up our series Transformed. I had a great conversation with my good friend Bob, just talking about
good.
having boldness as we think about stepping into the things that God's doing in our world, places that he's at work. How do we join him in those places? How do we be part of bringing change and transformation to our world? And so we had a great conversation. We could have like sat there for hours and just had Bob continue to tell some of his experiences, the way he's grown and learned in this kind of stuff. But it was great. But one of the things that's happening with our services is that we've actually got our prayer team. So if you were joining us live, we would offer prayer at the front of the service.
Yeah.
Come on down. We'd love to pray with you. Just words of encouragement, blessings over you. But our prayer team is like itching to be praying for people. And so we've got them live online following our service. So from 10:50 to about 11:15 kind of thing,
Yeah.
they're going to be online on Zoom. And so during our service, you'll see a Zoom link that will come up that you can click on and we'll take you to the Zoom call and we get the whole team there. There's a whole crew of them. Like the first week, there was 14 of our prayer
That's
team
amazing.
waiting to pray for people. And we'd love to be able just to pray with you, to, speak blessing over you, to
Yeah.
encourage you, just to, join with you. So we encourage you to make use of that. We had a few people make use of it last week, which was
So
awesome.
great.
Our team was so excited with it. So we encourage you to make the use of that and join them. They're excited to pray. They're excited to be with you and just encourage you. One of the things, right?
Totally.
One of the things I've really noticed in this time, we're, like we say, we're a few months in and there's still nerves, apprehension, right? As we kind of go back, you're not quite sure what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do as you go into places. You're like, I feel a little, sorry, I don't want to be in your space. And there's all sorts of emotions tied to that, right? There's also sort of like experiences. And so it's just encouraging to have people that would be willing to pray with you and hear what's going on and just, encourage you in what God's wanting to do in your life. So,
Absolutely. And I mean, you don't have to jump on the prayer link just if there's something going on in your life
Yeah.
that you're like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I need prayer for this. Absolutely not. We
Yeah.
want to bless you. We
Yeah.
want to encourage you. Sometimes the most encouraging thing is for someone just to be praying for you and even not knowing your situation, but for Jesus to speak into that. So we encourage you, regardless of your situation, to just jump on Zoom prayer at the end of the service today. And we want to pray with you.
Yep, absolutely. We're the other thing we want to do is we want to just encourage people to be gathering together, right?
Yes.
So
You
we
talked a little bit about this in the weekend update.
a little
this
bit
week.
on the weekend update. So obviously we're not going to be able to gather together physically for a while. Into the fall is what we're looking at, a timeline for us as a church to be able to do that due to our physical realities, parking and all the rest of it that goes with it. Like it's a bit of a gong show getting in here. You need a little 4x4 to make it happen.
lock in the hubs.
Yeah, right. Just to get into this place in this season, especially with a little bit of rain. But and then all the protocols that go with it, and the major work that would happen and need to happen, and all that kind of stuff. So we're not going to be together probably until into the fall. But we know that being the church, gathering together, being with one another is so important, and it is part of who we're wired to be, part of what we're wired for. And so to
Yeah.
be thinking about, who can we join in and watch the service with? Who can we share this experience with? Like, so we're not doing it alone. We're not by ourselves, right? That space of isolation isn't helpful long term for us. So are there ways that we can, enjoy a service together, enjoy worshiping together, praying together? So think about, maybe there's another family, maybe there's another couple, maybe there's a other individual that you would just be like, hey, would you like to come on over? And we'll share, church together, enjoy a coffee on the deck, and we'll just watch church together. We'll be part with it. And joining in together in those kind of things would be fantastic. And so we don't want you to do this alone. We weren't created to do it alone. And so just to be intentionally thinking about ways you can do it. And there's a plethora of options of ways and means that it can happen. But to think about who's around you. Maybe it's somebody that doesn't go to the church normally, right? Just to say, hey, I don't know what you're doing. Sunday morning, why don't you come on over? We'll have some bacon. We'll have some stuff. Join us as we take in church and take in what God's doing in this time.
I like bacon.
Oh, wow, right? Who doesn't like bacon? Do it out
I'm here, but still.
Do it out on your driveway and cook the bacon.
Oh, can you imagine? Especially on Deer Ridge. I mean, there's so many people going back and forth. We did that one time. We set up a cotton candy machine on Deer Ridge right in front of our house and just started making cotton candy and handing it out to people as they walk by. That was a lot of fun.
That'd be fantastic, man. All the kids would be going like crazy.
You
we should do that. I should do that on my street. We got tons of kids.
Canada
in
Day,
there.
you should totally just
Rent
have
a cotton candy.
rent a
Hey,
cotton
that's a
candy
good
machine.
idea.
Red cotton candy, and just offer it to all the kids. Yeah, some of the parents might not be happy with all the sugared up kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blue, because you like the blue
Oh, the
lips,
blue
the blue teeth.
Blue everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. Let's
We
do
had a
some
lot
more.
of fun this last week. Got to know some of our neighbors that just moved in, and they got this young guy. He's in grade 7, and I said to him, you know what? We're going to build a StAAC game. So if you want to know what a StAAC game is, you got to look it up online. Anyway, so he said okay, and he just happened to have some friends over. So we got busy. We got a sheet of plywood, some 2x4s, got the saws out, got these guys working. They were doing the cutting, they were doing the drilling, they were putting the whole thing together. And as we're building this, people are walking by and they're stopping and visiting. So we ended up having a little bit of a hockey StAAC game right on our
Fun.
street, right on the pad, all kinds of people. It was a lot of fun. There's so many neat things that people just want to stop and enjoy other people's company. Lots of things we can do.
Also, and that's just it. That's exactly it. In this season, we people are just looking for places to connect, places to be alongside somebody else and doing something. Like, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, right?
No.
We've been talking about it for a while with the idea of C3s and helping Pam do some work, thinking of ideas. What are things that we can be doing just to gather people in some way, shape, or form? Like, what is it going to look like?
For
Right?
all of us.
Well, absolutely. Be safe, being outside, keeping protocols and all that kind of stuff, but doing fun things like Bob and his buddies going for a cruise on the bikes today.
Absolutely.
Our guys, we did our C3 a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago now. We're hitting the driving range.
Yeah.
What are some creative ways? And we want to help you facilitate those with just being able to gather people, because that is so needed in this time. It doesn't have to be anything super special, super fancy, just some basic things of saying, hey, let's get together, let's be with one another, let's share some time.
Well, while the weather is decent as well, because we don't get many months of this nice outdoor patio weather, we need to enjoy it. So to be able to do that with cohort families or other neighborhood families that we can get together, that'd be great. What's going on there,
I
Santi?
love my friends.
Okay.
I love my friends. Sending me text messages as if we're trying to be all serious and focused doing lobby time, and they're trying to get me off my game. You're not going to do it. I'm focused. I'm a
Maybe we
professional.
should say hi to some people on the street.
we call this the StAAC smart. When Mike gets those corners of his mouth go up, and you're like, what? Do some shout outs, Mike. Come on,
we got
please.
some shout outs. I'm trying to see who's out here. Oh, yeah, that's right. We should give congrats to Lori and Warren.
Yes, and Josh and Kerrigan.
Yeah, Josh and Kara
They just had a baby.
They just
days
had a
ago.
baby. Hope
Hope
Oh, yes.
Eden.
Hope Eden, I think, is
Yes.
right. Yes. So yeah, congrats the whole
congratulations.
crew.
She is so adorable.
Celebrated, so much fun.
Yeah.
Such exciting
First
things.
granddaughter. Love it.
Good times. We didn't. You know what? We always forget to do this. Birthday
Birthdays?
shout-outs. Birthday shout-outs. Anybody got a birthday? Throw it on there. Let us know. We'll give you a shout-out. We forgot to do that. So you got to do it quick so we can get it in lobby time. 'Cause
Like
we
we have
only
like a minute.
Like we got a minute, so you got to be real quick, fast typers. None of these chicken peckers, because they can't be pop, 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 pop. It's just not going to work.
Very
That-
scriptural. Seek and find.
Appreciate the sound effects.
Man.
I'm so excited for today's service. Thank you so much for all of you who've joined us this morning for lobby time. And we'll be going to our service too. As a reminder, please refresh your screens and just give a
you don't
few
wanna miss it.
minutes. You don't want to miss our
Wow.
service. You want to give a couple minutes for everything to kick over.
Right?
So.
And you don't want to miss like our fantastic worship stuff, the rooftop
Rooftop
session.
sessions.
yes.
Oh man, so good.
And
So
you know
fun.
what is neat too is if a person doesn't get a chance to catch it,
They can go back and watch
they
it
can go
anytime.
back and watch it
I
again.
know.
We've done that a few times.
Yeah.
Be able to watch it later in the day and sit in the deck and enjoy it. And
Absolutely.
is
You know,
awesome.
just do a string of services all day. You could watch them all back to back.
Mike
Maybe
Mel and
not,
Bob will sit.
but-
Mike Mel and Bob will sit here all day doing lobby time, the never-ending lobby time.
It's true.
From
You can
9
see the
a.m. to
progression of awkwardness get better as time goes
Do we
on.
have more things to talk about? I don't know.
Well, thank you. Hope you guys have a good Happy Canada Day this week.
Yeah.
Hope you have an awesome time celebrating whatever you're doing with your family, with your neighbors. Be safe. And
Yeah, Bob, no fireworks. Hey,
No fireworks?
Yep, just a reminder, no fireworks. We're not. We're gonna
Are you
wrap it up.
serious?
Yeah, it's like that's not going to go over well.
Oh, man, I always
right.
look forward to that.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great week. Look forward to catching you again. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, bye everybody.
Are we done?
I don't know.
I think we still got 20 minutes.
We're 20 minutes.
Did we just say goodbye premature?